boys, today we're doing best 2-item combo. So this is basically just what 2 items can crank the hardest, and Titanic plus Kraken, but Kraken first with lethal tempo is kind of the dream for doing this. And Kraken first is definitely like on the same tier as Bork and Titanic, so it's definitely worth showing off a little bit, because a lot of you guys do want to play Kraken, but you're just like too scared. You don't really get it. The easy way to see it is that Bork helps you kill tanks a lot faster, and Kraken helps you kill squishies a lot faster. And this build's actually like just really in that tier of squishy killer, but still tanky. So that's what we're doing here. Ain't nothing too crazy, except for we're running cashback. The stats are in that a lot of people that play Kraken builds just really enjoy cashback. Again, I think it's interesting because, like, I mean, Kraken is just that little bit cheaper than Titanic, and I guess that's enough to make people think it's worth it. This is just a stats-based pool. I myself, you know me, man. Y'all know what I'm going to say. First item, most important for BRIAR, so I tend to go for free boots, but I think it is really cool. And it's definitely, like, super pop culture right now to run cashback. It is, like, everyone's new, this is what's going to get me to my next rank, so hey, man, send it. If it's going to work for you, man, you're for sure of it, go ahead. And, yeah, just standard other stuff. We do have attack speed runes, so that's why my blue was a little bit slower, because I didn't get the 6 autos. So if you don't know, BRIAR with double adaptive gets 5 autos before W2. With attack speed charter, you get 6. So if you don't know that and you don't, like, play around it, you're going to be missing a lot of damage, because that's W2 damage, because W2 does % missing health damage, and an extra just flat out auto attack. So you know, you gotta up your BRIAR knowledge, man. That is why I'm able to be so successful. Outside of just whatever level of fundamentals I just have played BRIAR since, or PBE. So you know, you put in a lot of hours, don't be surprised when shit goes well. So it's not too bad. Got warning totem here, so I can definitely do some work. I'm going to ping that I'm going here. Check out my mid prio. Seems like mid's doing alright. I'm going to auto this once. Word for that. I'm going to guess he's topside then, because he's not here or here. The odds of him being top go up to about like 10% chance that he's bot side. Auto that, put it down to the 100. Get this going. I'm actually going to greed another ward on his bot side. So the idea is that if he were to path bot to top, if he doesn't get a play top, then he will be coming back down here, and you actually get to defend your bot lane with this ward if you stare at it. So unfortunately he was able to get a kill, 28 farms, so you know exactly what he's done. I mean, like, you can't really blame yourself too much there, other than like maybe think like, damn, I guess I could have pinged more, and you know, that's real. But I did ping, but you know, some people, if they're gonna die in lane, they're gonna die. Yone's actually warding Pixel Bush, this one right here. So we really can't like walk around and catch him. And the amount that you'd have to give to go for a top gank here is actually, you'd have to give your Raptors to a good player. Which, you know, it depends on what you're willing to do. But you can see that ward actually catches him. And now you get some juice. Now I would like to gank the Yone here, but honestly I really don't have to do much for Nasus. His name is Kane, and he has a GM icon, so I'm gonna assume that he knows to just chill out and live life. I would trust his opinion on NASA stuff more than my own. I think that's fine to say. I would like to gank anywhere at all though, but you do have to get used to games like this where like sometimes enemy jungler gets opportunities you weren't given any, and that's just okay. Let's see if we can take the bait here. Silas likes to fight, so the idea is that, you know, if my Syndra steps out of the wave and even casts her Q, then that might tell Silas, hey, you know, green light to fight this, and it might work out well. Now, he's definitely not going in on this one, because that wave's too big now. And I tell you guys this so you guys can understand, like, why things happen the way that they do. So this is actually bad for my bot lane. They want to recall, right? They have no health. Or mana, and they likely have a lot of gold. So this is more like a Dragon Steel, where we actually don't deserve this one. I'm just trying to get it against the odds here. Now, if you see Jaina walk over here and predict that I'm here, cry. and cry fast, because Silas will walk first. He's hovering right side, and you would be dead. Looks like they might be going for a bot dive there. Surprising to say that they didn't stop me from doing that, but it's really good for my game. And now you see why, because they were prepping this hour-long mid-gank. He's on 44 farm, so he is full cleared and everything. Now he's coming for the crab. We're going to take that, and that's actually going to defend my bot side. Now, my bot side needs to not fight here. I could walk to here. We do have level 6. If you get double full clear or almost double full clear plus crab and drag, then you end up actually getting level 6 first. It looks like they might attack from behind here. I do want my... I'm happy to go forward a little bit for this. I'm not too sold on it. Nice. Now, me continuing to run was actually just like, hey, will it be enough? And I'm actually going to walk into this bush and then turn to the right here, because if Janna were to nado the last spot that she saw me, she would miss. I'm going to take the backhand ult here. Ooh, just kidding. This guy has no ult. Nice. I even buffered E into the Echo E damage, and that actually ended up saving my life, so it's lit. We don't get an assist, but this game's in a really good spot now. Nice. Huge. It was pretty lucky that they still died to us. But nice. I mean, like, the idea is that we're hovering bot side. We get our own gank. And then after that gank, you know, during my recall, they just happen to show again. So I'll take that. But I'm actually swapping my path because grubs are going to spawn in 25. So what I want to do is, since I can draw a straight line to top here, I'm actually just going to take that. And this is something that you can do more into like the middle of the game, middle of the early game or mid game, where like if you ever don't take a loss to swap, you know, just swap your path, you know, because I was pathing top down, now I'm pathing bot up, just to more efficiently get my camps. It actually can work pretty well for you. I mean, he's not going to go for any plates, right? If he were to, he would get blasted. We're going to take that one, I think. Now, with their mid laner dead, it looks like they're actually pivoting away from grubs. But if Janna comes back, it's them saying, hey, they're actually going to send it at grubs. So I would likely say with her playing this position or coming to annoy me, it would mean that they're likely on grubs or my top side right now. And because of that, I'm just going to take the recall timer and try and get my item. Times like this do suck, but we do have soul lanes that really just aren't able to play right now. And without soul lanes that are able to play, like, those grubs become more of a dream. But it's, again, they scale, man. There ain't nothing to it. Now, I do have full Kraken versus no full item, so we should be able to beat this guy in 1v1 if he were to greed the invade too. And we're on full Kraken at 9 minutes, which is actually pretty accelerated. I'm not mad at all at that. You can actually see on the minimap Yone's snapback point. So if you ever see like a red dot just standing, it's likely Yone ult. And if you're a BRIAR ult, you know, just for the vibe type player, maybe that's your calling. Now I do mess up my camps here, going to defend my blue then Gromp, because now my Krugs, Raptors, then Gromp, then Wolves, but it could be okay. I did miss that one. He does not die though at all. I'd be surprised. Wow, he actually died. Well, I'm here. I can cook up a little bit. Wait till he steps on minions to do a little bit more damage. Buffery, just to get them away for now. If I were to kill someone right now, it would be through 2 combos. We don't have like full one-shot potential just yet. You could kill this guy, but it all depends on if Echo's here. So you see he's actually fully running away. You know that you're on ward right now. W like that, just in case he's sitting in the Echo sitting in the tri-bush. You can see he's actually snapping back. I'm actually so cooked. Trust, bro. We get you there. Trust, we get you there. I think I can get these and then go for it. Looks like there's going to be a 2v2 mid. He just got Dustin Dawn, so he's definitely strong as hell. I would love to play this, not gonna lie. Syndra needs to wait for her E. Happened to have gotten caught there, but Silas is pretty weak here. I just have to wait for my Kraken procs to make sure I kill. Buffer E into that, put him into the wall, life is good. Not bad. Don't show going to the minion, or going to your raptors on the minions. Even, like, kind of okay to take the run around here. And you keep vision of it the whole time, so you know if you're walking into a fight or not. Because if you show that you go to them, because he's more healthy, he would just likely invade you. That would suck. You actually know he's on this, you just heard an echo Q. I thought because he didn't smite at 1k that he didn't have it somehow. And it turns out that he did. I'll take that. I'm not going to flash. This looks like it might go okay because we got there. Good bubble. Step up. Step up, twin. Just kidding. They do have, like, double auto attacker, but they're doing a lot of magic damage. Where, like, maybe go play the steel caps into Spear Visage third. No lie. But I think we're sending Titanic here. Not that bad, all things considered. For a play that I thought we would have a Dragon Steel, we ended up not getting that, and I saved my flash. I will take that. Is what it is. Now, when I realized that I messed up my camps, basically what I end up doing in that situation is I just take 2 and then I gank. Because it's usually the most efficient way to get camps is like this. When you mess up your path. So as you can see, I'm just going to do Wolf's Gromp here and then look for gank. And then hopefully we can kill Yone here, and then I can reset to my bot side. He doesn't want me to gank this. I guess he's saying hey, I would lose too many minions. My Q actually puts you so close to Yone. He wants his wave, that's fine. That's a lot of really good pressure, actually. I'm going to send ult here. This is likely the worst ult ever, unless I hit Jano. Really bad. Really, 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 really bad. Nice. They actually left me, so just juke that E. He can't go back over. Oh, I just got caught out with that. I did not expect that NATO. They're going to invade Raptors in red here, so I'm going to try and get as much healing done as possible. Echo ulted back, but we can still play that. I don't know what his plan was there. Chill, bro. I don't even think we need to fight this guy. Just because we got the kill on Echo for free, and that gives me a lot of good tempo. Again, just be the one not to make the mistake, right? Sometimes just waiting and seeing how far they'll go. They might go too far, and then you get a free dub. I feel like my bot lane's playing insanely well, no lie. If I can get 1300, we go right to Kraken. That could be very, very, very good for this game. Let me be the carry that I need to be. Make sure to hard kill wards there, because 25 extra gold lets you recall for Titanic on a better timer. Whereas, like, just recalling, like, sure, I'm going to go up a little bit, but it's not 25 gold, right? So I just bought myself however long it would have taken to buy that. And then maybe Spear Visage, so let's go Glowing Moat. And then I'll get played Steel Caps and Spear Visage third, and then just be happy. They do have a lot of magic damage. Ooh, I kind of like this. No flash. It does have ult, so it was ult at any time, but you do it like this. You have to W2 early to even heal enough to deal damage. It sucks that they just pulled that invade like that, but we were able to snap my camera back, get the blue, and then it doesn't look like they're trading my camps. They're trading the neutral here. So likely I have to respawn, path down to Dragon, and play that fight. Yeah, so, I mean, sometimes I just have the vision to do that, man. It happens. My Nasus seems like he might stabilize at some point, though. He's at 270 stacks. We have gotten a little bit of cashback value, 500 Gs. Not bad. Whew. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are up to, but let's try this. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Nice. And then we snap back to game, like we're Yone. It's so much better to just do it real without having to do it editing. Get to keep it all one file for you guys. Less file loss, higher quality. A little bit of rendering diff. Yeah, I would like to play this. We do have Nasus with TP too, so we can definitely play 5. Don't want to show on the minion, so I'm going to take the worst of the two. A lot of people ask why I queue the mini raptor. The reality is that the amount of armor that reduces on big raptor isn't enough. That likely the same amount of autos will be the difference, so you might as well just start autoing faster by queuing to the little one, just getting damage going, not wasting any W uptime too. Got level 12. You can always check the dragon like this. Nice. So you know they're not on it. Again, these corners, you can do that on both corners. You don't have to ever worry about like dying to enemy team unless BRIAR pulls onto a champion. He's gonna try and hit me with Q. We can at least bait some of that damage. They went 1 for 1. I don't even hate that. Look for a demon combo if it hits. Seems like we missed. Yeah. Bit too fast for Nasus. To be fair, I expected to hit an E and just live longer. Not looking good for us. Maybe. Now that I do have boots, it's good. Boots, I might be able to live a little bit longer, but I mean, it's Echo Silas hitting me, and I have no magic resist yet, but the moment that I get Spirit Visage should go a little better. Just a little bit too fast for Nasus. That's no big deal, right? Now, this Fiend Hunter Bolts on Zeri is interesting because, right, so after casting Ultimate, your next 3 basic attacks critically strike, and if they already would have crit, they will do 10% extra true damage. Well, if she shoots Q and it misses, that actually consumes it, is what 80 carries have been talking about. So until they like figure out a way to check if, you know, Zeri hit a target, that's always a scary one to see. Sometimes Zeri just ults. If she misses the first 3, it's like, what do we do now? But just gonna hope that he sinks every single one and we win. That's the hope and the dream. Syndra vs Silas isn't that bad of a matchup though. My boy is phase rushing, so life is good. There is getting strong though. I think at some point I'll be able to frontline for this team. Like, our damage is good, our Kraken's killing it. It's just straight up we need to be tankier for these fights. Enemy team is playing super grouped. No real side lane plays here. They're gonna go for that ward. Maybe not. That would have been the bait, is I would W over and try and catch, and then have my bot lane there. This just looks like my previous death, which I want nothing to be a part of, so I'm just gonna take the recall here instead of making the same mistake twice. Don't walk in front of the truck and wonder why you got hit by a car, man. And look at that, they were just standing there waiting. Echo's on 2 items now, which does suck, but we're still like 1,000 gold ahead. Not bad. This is likely on ward, and he's going to ult away again, but he ulted away again. This guy hasn't ulted aggressively yet. We know it's warded, we just don't know where. So, like, further back? Echo definitely wants to look for an invade, but I'm going to see if I can make it work. Early E there, just to make sure I can control my character in case the invade comes through. I mean, they're just baiting, right? They're playing in this bush ready to invade us. Or ready to gank this bush. Question is now, is bot crab doable or is top to bot? Bot crab is more important for sure. They did show 3, so I'm going to step up on this. We definitely should. This is like huge advantage. But they will be here soon. Nice. Look at all that vision you just cleared. Bang. Bang. And then look, you can see We're going to make it in time. Nice. And that is huge vision right there. Now, this next dragon, again, as you go higher elo, you'll notice that the game, like, kind of slows down and people play more serious. So this next dragon will be a huge team fight like regular. So work on your flank ults from this position. That's likely going to be how you get onto Corki and then try and kill through Janna. And it's going to take a lot, but hopefully in the time that you buy, like, you know, crashing their party, their team doesn't have someone that buys equally as much. Nice. Echo did use ultimate they're pinging, which is good. Able to pressure Yone, clear a little bit more vision. That kid is playing super defensive, so to be honest, like, it's smart. Buffer ult through their combo. Maybe that's wall. Nice. I likely could have went forward more for Echo if he actually doesn't have ult, which seems like he doesn't, but it's scary. Silas definitely saw you, so you have to get creative on how you get out of this position. Never mind, they're not actually running to me. He definitely saw me. Just decided it wasn't worth, which is good. We needed him to not care. Nice. And a lot of you do wonder, like, when do I go Spirit Visage? Whenever I think I'll need it. So, like, of course, as I've died 2 times to just full magic damage, it's like, alright, let's get it popping. Rush Baron over Dragon because Nasus is dead is an interesting play. We could pull it off, but it's low chance to work. Pretty low chance. Maybe, like, their camps. Their camps are, like, much more doable. They're going to get Purple Crab, and that Purple Crab is actually going to get vision of me. So I actually need to stay just far enough that that Purple Crab misses me. Because they might go for Baron here. 15,000. We got a lot of time to cook this up. I like that Sindri. Oh, if my E went off, that could have been so good, too. The Syndra started cooking, but too far, too late, I guess. That was 2, though. 2 for 3. They started Baron. We can slow them down again. I think we're the scaling team, so we just got to keep figuring out how to get positive trades like that. Yone is a disgusting champion. That is true. But we're good. Now, here we definitely need more damage. You can see when I fly in, I'm doing good damage, but I'm not, like, full one-shotting. We need to get back to that. Excuse me, we might be looking for, like, Death Dance here because we are getting bursted by a little bit of AD too. So let's grab some cloth armor for immediate combat effectiveness, but yeah, we're definitely going to need something fast. But it's not too bad. Sometimes you just gotta scale your team up, man. It's all good. To be honest, you do kind of have to keep tabs on, is flank ult good enough? Where, like, right there I flank ulted and it was good. Could it not be great to frontline ult this game? It could be. So I'm gonna try that this time and keep trying to figure out what the right way was, what the right way is. Where, like, maybe, you know, maybe at 2 items on Zeri, flank is good, but maybe 3.5 might be different. Again, we're still miles ahead of Echo, which is insane in this game. Because bro has every winning lane, kinda. You just gotta keep it moving. The problem with ganking Yone is, like, that champion's kinda strong. Make sure they have no insanely aggressive vision here. Nice. I'm going to bait a recall while this sees me. Now they're going to make a play as if I'm still there. They have to check that spot now. So now they double check it. They're doing the crab now again, so we have to accept that. And now we can start stepping up. We're going to get this guy's ultimate, I'm pretty sure. We're going to put him into the wall for that, and maybe we have a kill there. That ultimate is very good. Let me get these. Oh, don't take too many of them. I might have time to look for 1E here. That's good. Still playing a little bit slow. He wants to push forward on this mid wave. You can tell by their... Oh, let's just go ahead and break that combo up now. We're going to hit Silo Seed, buffer him into the wall too. Let my AD carry start hitting. Buffer ult. We're just disrupting their team. That's all we're doing. And now we end up gassing out because my team can't kill fast enough, but it ends up maybe being worth. Nice, worth. We're up players. We shouldn't step back here. Good try. And no lie, like, this is genuinely, parts of this are genuinely a masterclass on, like, BRIAR in a way. Because you have to be able to pivot your knowledge on, like, okay, do I, in fact, have to be the one dealing damage? Or do I get more value just disrupting, right? If my autos are dealing 300 a second, if I can stun someone and my team can do 750 damage a second, then you might as well try and, you know, change how you're seeing the situation. So that's kind of the essence of what I'm doing right now, where in this game it seems like it's more worth for me to, even with my damage dealing build, my damage, you know, it's going to exist. But the main thing that I want to do is actually just try and enable my team here with huge disruption plays. And then at some point, if it comes down to my damage, we just fall back on having it. It's not too bad. Again, I'm not going to fall off just to be a dragon 2 seconds earlier. Not in this situation. Now, there are some. But, yeah, not in this one. So I'm going to take 3 of my 4 camps, and we're going to keep that moving. We do need this mid prio. No, they're not there just yet. Done this guy, buffery, because you're going to get hit by Yone. Try and get him off your carries. I can definitely play this. Nah, that's alright. Oh. If anyone had a little bit of vision, I could play that. I do agree, and honestly, I fuck with Sidra heavy for being able to say it, because yeah, he kind of did grief a little bit, but no big deal. Now, anti-heal actually becomes a thing against this team that's already healing a shit ton. With high hopes, someone else buys. It seems like Nasus just did, but like we might need more. We have no way to get any vision to do this. Yep. I'm gonna try and catch a recall here. We weren't able to. Seems like my team's not coming to this play. It seemed like they would, because it's like we get to pull 2v4 right there, or a minimum 2v3, but they were coming, I checked, and then they left immediately as I went in, so. Wow, that sucks. I'm just healing right there, but sometimes shit doesn't work out. Whew. Crazy game. Not too worried about it, though. I feel like I can just do this. Nice. Well, that's one down. Get Zeri this red buff. Nami, don't take. Sucks. Zeri is really good with red buff. But, I mean, all 80 carries are, right? It just happens to be bad this time. Oh. Try and peel my boy there. Dies anyway. To be fair, you gotta use your spells, man. It is Yone. He can miss everything and still kill you. That is the meme, but it's also truth in that meme. On the plus side, I can start grabbing every bit of gold. And go straight to my item. Oh, I need a cannon. Nice. Getting that ward for the extra 5 to get me my item sooner. Echo moment, but he actually died. That's rare. Alright, now anti-burst bought and more damage. Like, it's so good. So genuinely good. And snapback death. He won't do it to me, though. I can do a slight cook here. I won't die. You never know how much little pokes like that do, so as long as you know that you won't die, take them. Hit another E here, try and heal up a little bit. Again, that's like some of the power of Spear Visage. So much healing. This guy's not allowed to get this wave under turret when I'm standing here, so I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. I think I can leave this for my team here. Anyone else have anti-heal? See, no anti-heal is going to hurt us. It might be a rare Logan Jungle anti-heal moment, but Ocean Drake, man, it's nothing to mess with. Shit is very real. I might have to. Ain't nothing but a chain sword angle. All good. I can't buy pink words anymore. Usually it's good if you have like spare money. Go get a pink, put it in like a generically good spot, and then just hold it and send it. But can't do that this game. Need all the money. Still ahead of Echo though, so we can keep some solace in that. And again, we're scaling, man. We're scaling against some crazy champs, but we're doing it. And this Zeri is almost at max full build, so she gets GA. It's like a really chill game. If this becomes a Rabadon soon, also really good. Yeah, we're doing really, really... I don't think we're doing well, but we're doing what we can do. And sometimes that's enough, sometimes it's not. Maybe I upload this game for win or for loss. Sleep in. No big deal. He has to have anti-heal because my E didn't do anything. Yep. Their plan is to just zone us off from Elder and then secure a good position based on us not having vision. But I'm just going to go here. I have anti-heal for this too. You guys turbo weak. He might W immediate. Oh, okay. He's flashing for 0. He's trying to get bailed out by Yone. The knockup actually confirmed the CC of the Yone ult, or we would have just flashed it, but it ended up being good for us. Oh, that's aggressive. Clean. Yone champion. Close. Nice. Elder's good. Syndra grabs the wave, and if Yone doesn't get an outplay from this bush, then it's really good. I'm going to ping just in case he decided to go there. You would assume that he would go for that spot if he were to look. And if he doesn't go that spot, he's likely not looking. They can't wait for me, but what they can do is we can go straight to Baron from that. Dude, I got like 1,000 reduce, so it's actually worth. Very rare do you see me buy anti-heal, but like, again, man, I just think that a lot of times that people buy anti-heal, it's like really big bait. But this time it's like, yeah, I don't know. You still got to know ball. You still got to have ball knowledge. She needs to go get that red, and then we just play straight to Baron here. We want to look fast. You have Elder. Fast. Don't play wave states. Don't do all that stuff. Go. So I'm only doing these because we're waiting for Zeri, right? And it's a level up. Come on now. But she's going to pick up that wave. They might look on her. Nice. So we're going to look here. And then we're going to go straight to it. She wants me to sweep something. Oh, I guess Nami used her somewhere else. They're currently looking for Nasus. They're doing that because we have Elder and they don't want to look for this. Echo can still 50-50 this, so word over the wall could be good, but we're just going to keep our focus on the number. Nice. I'm going here. Hey, if Syndra doesn't go here, I'm going here. She did get a big power spike, so it's good. There's no reason not to get top wave pushing. They just want to make sure that I know that we need to be on their side of the map, which luckily this time I do know. Sometimes I've missed it, so pings aren't that bad of a thing. But now you can see they're like, wait, that play is good. Good shit. And it's like, yes, sir. Get a bunch of gold there. Check the defensive side, just in case they're looking for an angle. Yone is going to look for me here, so I have to play defensive. Again, you lose against the late game Yone. Not a lot of champs beat him. They found an angle, but it actually turned out to be a bad angle. Let's go. Take all the vision away from them. That could be GG, but it's not confirmed. Go for a W2 just to heal. Use E, make sure. Auto Q auto, make sure this turret dies quick. I'm going to start grabbing this wave now, because I want to sync up the wave going in with the timer that we have by completing the mid-inhib kill. Now their team might make a all-for-nothing play here, so it looks like they're going bot side instead of top, because we have Nami Syndra playing defense. They're still down Echo, so they're trying to figure out a way to like bring a good situation out of this. Like they want to find like one kill. We need to go triple inhib and then recall, because we got a lot of money here. Yep, so now we'd actually want to get out unless that's a kill. Yeah, now we get out and we spend money. Take all their shit. Make them homeless. Okay. She's fine. I have too much money. I really need to recall here. I don't think there's anything wrong with spending money here, actually. Like, we sync up with our waves a little bit better. We get triple inhib, so we have a lot of pressure for a long time, while also just re-upping some buffs and some good plays. So yeah, I don't hate this at all. Double supers is huge. This guy's actually very correct. Double supers can just end the game if the fight goes even. Like, if we kill 4, they kill 4, we win. We win the game. They have a lot more pressure on them to hit minions, pull someone back, do the thing, do the other thing. It's like, we just chill. So this will test how chill we actually are. I'm just going to stand on my team here. I don't really need to do too much. I would like to get that top wave. It's not really my job, though. I need to make sure that I'm not in a bad spot here. There's no way he'd go in on that. Don't really need to do too much here. Weaken this for my boy. If I don't have E, I'm not going in. I can't bail myself out. Yone might look if we stack, so I'm going to actively be the one not stacking. Not tell the other person to not stack with me. Never know what this word could mean. It's really good damage, actually. And our bot wave is actually stacked up and coming, so we can actually start walking up just a little bit. We actually just keep waiting for Syndra to have good value. Using E here is super risky. I like it. And look at the pressure they have to deal with, right? That means that at any point that we engage, they should be down at least one cooldown. Oh, that buffer D was kind of huge, though. I somehow killed Corky with it. Let's go. No, sir. And there you go. Echo did get bored. Echo did get bored. Nice. Well, there you go, man. Look, we cook early game with the 2-item combo. You get some really good like knowledge. Shout out my bot lane, man. They cooked. But look at that, man. You don't need every winning lane. You just need to play to win. But nice. Make sure you guys can see the whole client so you guys don't have to. Logan, why don't you show this specific niche stat that I need to see? I gotcha. But nice. Damage is looking whatever. I had the front line for most of these fights, but it's okay. You really learn how to disrupt. And the build itself cooks really well. It just happened to be one of the times that our game just went straight to team fights, and we had to figure out what to do with that. And yeah, I mean that's some games of League, man. Some games. You just gotta accept it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you try this out. Obviously this is tried and true. Most of you already know this combo, but this is for the ones that don't, or the people that just wanted to see it twice. And this might be the first time you've ever seen me buy anti-heal, and I stand by it this game. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Peace.